Is their draft good? They have aura, I guess, on Sven. The shard is nice versus Lardar as well. You get a lot of armor for your teammates. These two supports are sucky against Ember. Their catch is lacking. Like, there are some nice things. This Sven is in a good place at the moment. If they get enough stacks and he comes online fast enough, it's also not too bad of a game for him. There you go. These are some positives for Neon, negatives for Geek Fam. But overall, I'm not sure. I'm not as sold. I feel like both teams can actually play in the mid game, but again, Geek Fam are a bit faster. Again, they feel like could be the ones controlling the pace of the game.
Who are those main heroes for them? Is it just the Dino Slaughter? Okay.
Yeah. Just the two of them and techies with them, of course. But I would just say Slardar. He's the main difference. Like on one side you have Doom, on the other you have Slardar. I feel like it's easier to play with this dude. Just does a lot without anything. Just needs to have a decent lane, couple of bracers, and already, yeah, let's go, boys.
What is
5 stuns.
What's item build you want for the Slardar this game?
He can opt to do some bracers, phase boots, Echo Saber, Blink BKB. He can go bracers, boots, straight blink, also fine. I mean, I talked about Ember and how they might not have enough catch for him. Like silence, maybe Orchid. Early Orchid for him is also okay. Like, not even terrible. Honestly, just a lot of different builds that he can go for, and all of them are decent. Even getting Orchid versus Sven before he pops God Strength is decent-ish.
Okay. Let's see what the item build is going to be here for the Slardar. And we'll see if Neon have a much better second game. Again, a lot of the issues stemmed solely off the early rotations and just a little bit of unluck from neutrals as well. We're paying not on their favor, so we'll see if it is going to be any different. But Mac is already bodying mid, 4 and 4. We already saw first wave with the Flame Guard. He instantly just trampled over Ken to get rid of the Flame Guard, so let's seem to know how to play this matchup quite well.
Who would have guessed this guy can play the matchup?
You being sarcastic? What, are you being smart right now? You want to fight? What's going on?
Look, I'd never fight a guy that has to survive in Australia on a daily basis.
Mate, you know, when the draft was going on, I was counting how many spiders I have in my room right now in my studio, and I'm over 20, and there's probably a lot of places that I can't see some spiders, so it might be. I'm
sure there are. You sick bastard.
What are you trying to say? What? Leave my pets alone. Come on.
I had this little Spidey right above me, like living next to my PC for like 6 months. Like one of those. What are they named? Big Daddy Longleg? Daddy Longlegs.
Big Daddy Longleg. Where'd the big come from?
No tail. Big Daddy No Tail Longlegs. Yeah, but he abandoned me. Apparently today I see he's no longer my neighbor. He has left the premises.
That's so sad, man. I know your friends are somewhat lacking, but
yes, that's the only guy I talk to. Big Daddy for a reason. That he told me to call him that way.
You eat dogs, right? That's right.
I have 2 dogs. Yeah, they started ignoring me as well. But if I have food, they like me.
Ah, yes, the classic.
And like Raging Potato down bottom. He's fine. Yeah, nothing really happening too much. Besides Mac rotating in for this bounty rune, I doubt he'll make a rotation yet. Just going back. A very silent laning stage so far. Nothing big happening. Maybe if Natsumi gets boots, can start going in, but until that happens, everyone's just happy to chill. Mid lane seems like the most interesting one so far, at least.
Yeah, I've been keeping close attention to mid. Seems like Mac's doing a pretty good job of just like trample onslaughting the entire creep wave, and Ember's taking a bunch of damage. I do really wonder what Ken's going to skill build.
Top lane,
If we're going
Bombi.
3 points flame guard, top lane Bombi. Are you trying to copy me? That's what I was going to say.
Gotta do it faster, Mr. Caster. I usually, whenever there's a kill happening, I expect my co-caster not to see it as fast, so I'm like, top lane, Bombi.
Yeah, that's none.
Mid lane, yeah.
I do the same. That's my transition. If I'm talking about something else, it's easier to get there. But it's alright. If you wanna, we can say the same thing. It's cute.
You can stop it. Like, oh,
No. You know, I'm not telling you to stop.
It's almost like we finish each other.
sentences. Is that what you were? Is that what you wanted me to do?
Dude, it's like we've been casting for years together. We're so
no
in sync.
way. Then
I just imagine Tom Cruise laughter right there. You know the meme, right?
I don't. Maybe I do. Not off
Of
the
course
top
you
of my
do.
head.
Shut up. We're in sync.
Okay. I do. I'm sorry. I don't know it. Yes, sir. I know it. I swear.
Of course. What's going on, by the way, in this game so far? Tech
Oh,
is
no
making
kills.
some- Yeah, just one.
I'm boring one. Where's all my action? What do you like about the corrosion on Cox?
Well, wait. On Cox? Okay,
Yeah, the slaughter.
interesting. Actually, he's like, yeah, I can't do shit. I can't get any kills. Let me at least get corrosion. It's interesting. It gives you armor, right? Like, it gives you some armor and attack speed. It's not a bad item on, like... God damn it, man. It's so hard to justify. Like, if you go back, this item used to be pretty bad on Slardar, right? But at the moment, when you think about it, it's probably better than 2 bracers. You need 1 bracer and then you get Orb of Corrosion versus, right, like heavy teams with not a lot of magic damage. You get that armor, you get the attack speed that you really need. Honestly, probably better than 2 bracers.
Because the way I look at like Venom and Corrosion, Mac almost got the pulverized. The way I look at these items is like lane dominating with kill threat. Is that wrong of me to look at it though, in particular with how the Slardar's wanting it?
No, it's not wrong. It's just that Slardar usually didn't need it. You already are dominating, you know? It's like all you need to do is tank up, dish out more damage because you have Dash of the Deep and you have Slithering Crush as well. And now on top of that you have this Orb of Corrosion that gives you armor and attack speed. Getting your Bash of the Deep even faster, so... Not bad. Not bad. I like it. A patch ago I'd hate it, but... pretty decent now.
Is Chidori going to be in a position to lane dump bottom when Cox hits level 6?
No.
Okay.
So... as when that's probably the time for you to go back. Just farm the stacks, farm the jungle. They haven't made many at the moment, but they should start.
Yeah, just trying to...
Yeah, sorry.
No, I was going to say I'm trying to scout to see if there's any stacks. There's just double at the hard by the triangle, and the far left ancients have a double as well.
Mid lane?
Are they going to be able to bring him down though? Yeah, okay. Some poke.
We tried a bit with the Templars, but not enough with blast off. Like stun is
Holy-
0.8.
Wait, I have not been looking at top. What's going on here? Such a huge advantage for Natsumi. I mean, last hit's 44-17 compared to the 26-2, so pretty much almost doubling his last hits. Bunch of denies as well. So JG very low level for the Doom.
It's a bad lane for him. Like pretty bad. Like this Lifestealer with Orb of Corrosion as well, plus Crystal Maiden. What can you do if your lane isn't controlled? if your lane isn't basically under the tower, you can't approach, and they're rotating bottom. Like, this is probably the best play. Like, actually, why am I saying? I'm not sure if like this Lardar is dominating anyway. So you did force the Sven out completely, but I feel like Natsumi could have continued controlling top.
Yeah.
He will do that, exactly that. So this was just a rotation to... Slardar was dominating, but he couldn't push him away from the tower. And with this lifesteal rotation, you push him away and then you go back top and farm. I guess this is fine. This is okay, yeah. Nice move.
It's nice too, because you just see how they're splitting the map at the moment for Geek. It's incredibly efficient. You have Mac taking the Radiant stacks inside their own jungle, so it means Rage Potato has a free lane. And I mean, Techi's been the meta for quite some time. We know what this hero can do with a bunch of levels. It's so much early game damage. So I just really like how they're playing the full length of the map. It's a big reason why they have 4K gold advantage.
Yeah, with only one kill. You know, and you're playing into a Doom. A lot of these things adding up. Yeah, true. This Doom is only getting lasted with Chain Lightning that he got, but still.
Dude, max level 10. Ooh.
This is insane.
Like, you've got some big issues right now. They can kind of do whatever they want. Like, you really need this Bombi level 6. The Purge is great this game. You're hoping for a pretty early Ag Shard from the SD as well. A lot of the things he's going to be able to dispel. But I'd like to see Geek Fam try and... I mean, they're going to smoke. I really also want to see them try and make plays around mid so they can get the objective off the back of this. Because with that tower, then we can see them playing even more active into Neon jungle. Bombi is going to be caught out. So this kill, it's only onto a Shadow Demon. But it's not the biggest.
They have 6. They have Doom. They have Doom.
They're going to use it. He'll run up to the north though, tries to escape, but that's exactly where Chidori TP'd in. Natsumi, nothing really he's going to be able to do to protect his Dino. Maybe get a return kill onto the Sven. That'll be pretty worth it, and they'll be successful at doing so. And now the Frostbite can... Okay, he's got the Remnant to work with. He's going to be able to get out. You lose Chidori. You do get a gigantic kill on the top net worth Primal Beast though.
Okay, you are losing stacks as well. You're gonna go and farm it with supports. At least Castaway stole some experience there, but I guess you're even okay with that with Radiant.
Oh, nice stun.
Lift, yeah. The only problem is Cox is just chilling. He never joins, he just continued farming, gonna have that Echo Saber very soon. But overall, if you're Sven, you just got that level 10 kill on the Dino. Not the worst. Not great, but not the worst as well.
Still, the big concern for me is just your objectives about to go. I really like how aggressive Geek Fam are posturing. Unfortunately, they do lose the catapult, so maybe a bit too aggressive. Because that is maybe one issue that they actually have on Dire, is how they can pick objectives early on. It will be very slow. But once you get this, it's going to be really difficult for Neon to play the map.
Yeah, for me the problem is Neon already have to play the map. They already have to play this triangle. They already have to get these pesky supports out of it. This minute 12 0 stacks. It's rough. Sven farms fast, but he farms fast because of stacks. It's not like he's the fastest farmer in the game without them.
Yeah, and meanwhile it's still not even a perfect Sven game. Like, you do have some issues. The really big one is lifestealer with how we can itemize. I was speaking about the Halberd last game for the Lina. I think there's even more value this game for the Sven, but I'm still feeling, or at least seeing people not have as high a priority on this Halberd item. We get it a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it anywhere. On any super, like,
I think the not really nice thing is at least the Sunj buff means that lifesteal can go Sunj and Yasha, which is like overall they're incredible for the hero. Like because the big thing about the Halberd build was just the amplification, but the lifesteal, Sunj and Yasha gets that. The movement speed as well is really nice, so you don't get kited. All the stats are great for this hero too. So I mean, Sunj and Yasha is still an incredible item.
Yeah, don't you like Radiance just Radiance? Mid lane scam?
What's Scam doing here?
Like he's chilling.
I don't know if he just, I don't know if he freezing filled the creep wave or something, because I mean Rubik stole it, so.
I don't question scam, you know.
I'll let him do his thing.
Yeah. He dies from time. He has these deaths from time to time. Just probably freezing fielded something and that's it. Got some gold.
Very close. Nice tracking. You were saying something about the Radiance?
Yeah, I like the Radiance. That's the hero. You are playing in Shadow Demon.
Oh, they're actually gonna fight this. Is he not gonna die? He should die to the poison. Alright, takes another 4th charge. I mean, that's an incredible ultimate from Mac. Look at the pulverize. And Castaway, he does his best. Steals the ultimate as well from the Primal Beast, but it's just, it's not good enough. Geek has such a high net worth lead once again at the early stage with even a decent stolen freezing field. It wasn't enough to turn the fight.
Yeah, the Sven just joining the fights way too early. You know, if Doom is there instead of the Sven, they don't have the damage, but at least your Sven is farming. With Sven joining and dying like that, I feel like their whole game plan is falling apart a bit. Sven isn't a hero that plays from behind. Yeah, you can if your team recovers well and gives you a lot of stacks, but the map is just controlled. I'm struggling to see the way that they come back into this easily, but okay, with some Doom, Blink, you know, Blink Doom, they have the Midas on him as well, he's gonna be big. I feel they have the same, they're facing the same issues they had in game 1, and that's that they're very too greedy with heroes or with itemization. Natsumi top lane, maybe with this Doom, let's see. HTP bye-bye. Oh, I didn't know it worked that way.
Are they going to be able to get the Ember? No, okay.
So, I know that spells now wait through the BKB, right? So, Natsumi, when he TP'd base...
hold that thought. That's a great stun. That is a great stun. And these are huge kills. All right. Neon, there's a bit of science of life from the boys.
Okay, he's still hasted, he's still running around. Can he catch Raging Potato? Maybe, let's see. That was without them having Doom as a spell, I think, as well. Sven's scary.
Yeah. Well, they may try and poke Raging Potato down as well. Looks like Techi's gonna be chilling for the moment. When is Mr. Cox gonna show up to a fight? He's got something on the courier. What is it? It's a Blink Dagger. So Blink Echo. Yeah. He's been farming up a Storm for the first 17 minutes and is now looking to try and get involved with all these items. We'll run into Castaway or Ken. Looks like they should be able to address the Rubik. Maybe they can get more. Cox, he's already taken a little bit of damage though. So it does kind of have to be hesitant. And
yeah, maybe infest. Let's see. They're hunting. They see Doom. He has played Mail already. Maybe they can even answer this under the tier 2. He's out. Okay, nicely read. Very nicely read by Neon. Well, they had vision. It's not. It's really difficult to read, but. You know the disruption goes through BKB, so if you TP base and you're disrupted while BKB, it's gonna spawn games. Okay, never mind.
What? Where'd Ember go? Are you serious? I thought it was fine. Oh, what is the damage output from these two heroes, man? Mac is level 14.
I'm trying to nerd out about the interaction with disruption, but the game keeps on feeding me kills every time it happens. Yeah, like really easily done. Techies bringing, but you mentioned it earlier, just the hero brings too much damage early on, and they have enough cash for him to dish out everything. This Dino is a problem, and he's buying Blink next, so there's your additional catch. I don't even know if this Blink is that necessary on him. It's good, don't get me wrong. Slardar are gonna TP top, they have DD, they have this rush.
Nice read, somehow. Is the Slardar showing in lane? Maybe he showed bottom for a second, but... Let's see if it's actually gonna be fast enough. They're relatively close from Radiant. Okay, never mind, it's over. As soon as Haze was activated, the damage spiked up.
Maybe they can still fight it though, they're low. Let's see. Mac?
Maybe the wave they could bait? Cox went through the portal as well. Okay, A's even... We'll give them no potential opportunity for a slip up there from the life source. So he's just going to rage TP out. Radiance gets delivered. And you'll evacuate away from the top area. So Geek fam drag all of Neon there. Unfortunately, a little bit too late for them to contest. Chidori will go back to farming. And he's really the only person on Neon that is keeping up in gold at the moment.
He recovered nicely. You'd like him to be in front, but at least he recovered. Castaway, if he shows, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah.
Maybe quick telekinesis. Never mind.
Yeah, the moment he used that Fate Bolt, there's no escape. Slardar with sprint, maybe some jukes. Maybe to stay in trees a little bit.
Mr. Bombi goes down. Fortune timing as well. He's going to drop a ward where a sentry was already pre-positioned. So I saw the ward for the boys on Geek then too. I don't think Chidori by himself this game is going to be able to do it. I don't think it's a good enough Sven game.
Yeah, the hero is in a really good spot, and now he has BKB and Echo Saber. Maybe, you know, maybe. Maybe there are some signs of hope for Chidori.
They were setting up bottom. Oh, Ken? It's not going to matter. They are still TPing down. Bit awkward. Ken was like invis pinging for the rest of the team to come, then he hit the wave.
Dire are scanning.
They're giving this man whatever they can, buying him some time. His teammates just trying to see. There's a Blink Shiva queued up on Doom, so nothing really extraordinary. Just a casual build. Emperor with the Maelstrom into Kaya.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That should be Kaya Sanji. It's all too simple for me. I don't see this big oomph. But every time I say that, I jinx it, so... What's Sven gonna do? Crit into Aghanims probably, right? Like that's the build at the moment, but even that tags into Life Stealer doesn't feel the best.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want a damage item. Who they found? Look at the damage though. Ken is able to get the side of Nemo Cox. Okay, I mean that's a great jump inside the river. That what the banishment of Infest banished TP up Bumpy? They actually
What
live?
the hell? That was
That was so weird. That looks so weird on my screen.
dude. That was so good. Nicely done by the two of them. That was the great escape right there. Give me some movie reference.
Jesus, that slight was a bit too close for comfort though.
These guys are mad right now. So many kills lost for no reason. And they have the sages. They are still in full control. They can do whatever they want to on this map, and probably tier 2s on top and mid are the last remaining things they need to take with the Sages. 1 minute left.
Mr. Castaway.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just clipped him on the edge. Alright, kill. Pushing up to the T2 tower, they'll look to try and take the objective. They're also even pressuring mid lane as well. All the lanes, in fact, in a great position for Geek fam.
If you're Radiant, right now you're like screwed in this game, man. The moment you show on the lane, you need to start going back. Like literally, the moment you show, you have to think about at least your exit. Like how do you TP or run away? Because if you don't see Slardar, like look at him, he's smoked. Sven, the moment he shows, look at them. Sprint. He's gonna pop it. Start moving bottom. Okay, did you see what I mean? Like you can show for one wave maximum. That's it. He does have a BKB, he does have a small crit, and an Echo Saber. If they manage to doom the Lifestealer before Rage, that's a kill, I feel like.
And Aegis is out.
Aegis, yep.
No blink on Doom to initiate straight away, though. They're actually going to go the long way around inside the river, but Skem's position will scout them. Now, what's it called, Natsumi? Does he look for the Infest jump in? He's going to try and do his best to disrupt Mac, but of course he already has that 15 talent. He breaks the chains. And Neon will get nothing out of the smoke. I'm kind of surprised Geek are actually going to leave this area. Maybe they want to dance down to the south, because they have a lot of mines set up.
Seems like that's it. Shadow Demon sending illusions to those mines. I don't know, man. Not having this blink.
Oh, nice stun, Mac! Stops the Doom. There was a bit of an opportunity for him to enter the fight, but it's not going to be quick enough. It's all up to Chidori. But the damage is lacking. Ken can get the Remnant away, but Castaway, he's going to be chased down. Mac now will jump over and get the finishing blow. Meanwhile, Cox also got a glimpse of the Shadow Demon in between the tier 2 and tier 3 towers, so Geek fam. And finally, a big fight happens, and without a doubt, it's a clean fight for them.
Super clean. And the main reason basically was Mac, right? Like stopping that Doom from ever managing to use it. Now the question is, like, is this Shiva's worth it? Like full Shiva's, is it actually worth it in this game? Not having an initiation, not having a tool to initiate with, because yeah, your Ember can initiate, even your Shadow Demon has a blink. They can, but there's nothing that the initiation isn't good. Like the initiation that you need is Blink Doom, and right now you just don't have it.
This one silver lining, it's I mean, this is, I don't even know what to call a silver lining. They'll reoccupy their triangle and get rid of the mines and D-Ward, but you now have a Lincoln's on Mac. So this is one of the more farm primal beasts I've seen at this stage of the game.
Top network, 16k.
Oh, Doom? Just gonna jump in? Oh, pretty nice Hurricane. Gets himself closer to the base. It's just not gonna matter. It just never does when Mac always jumps to support. Ben's gonna be in. He'll clean up at least one of the heroes on Geek fam. But it is your BKB God Strength used now, so all of Sven's damage goes down the drain with that little skirmish, and now Mac feeling strong enough to re-enter the team fight.
Ember is out. Yeah,
The base can't leave.
The base cannot, yeah. This is most likely a side now that they see Sven mid. They definitely have no reason to back out. Okay, Glyph. They're super disciplined. Maybe let Natsumi hit it with rage, then it's wrong.
Radiant are scanning.
Nicely done by Geek fam. I guess it's good that JG didn't. I was thinking maybe because they're diving super deep, and if he buybacks, perhaps he can go in with Hurricane, but
Dire's top tower is
it's
under
just
attack.
not enough. They won't have the damage.
Uh-oh, Mac. Usually the Infest Bomb's going to be on the startup, but this time it's the Primal Beast. Mac looking to charge in. Great Lotus Orb timing. reflects the stun. They stole the pulverize, but it's not going to matter. Doom is nowhere to be seen. Getting control to the northern side. Cox and Skem, I mean, the separate duo having their own little battle to get rid of the big offlaner. Mac, no stun, still on cooldown, so Chidori will be able to TP out in his face.
Are fortified.
Just a Geek Fam show. And that may continue with them scouting out Chidori. He's got BKB but no TP. And he's just gonna die to Natsumi's damage. Oh my god, Nemesis curse and... Wow, just a couple of swipes, down goes the Sven. Neon are playing on their high ground, but...
They have BKB there. Oh,
Back, did they read this? At 4,300 health. Yeah, you're not killing him. Just let him siege with Infest. Oh wait, is Ken dead? Holy shit, man. Now the SD slips too far forward. This is just... A Geek Fam just looked a tier above Neon in this series in particular. It's kind of as simple as that. They're just playing so well.
I feel like...
Alright.
Yeah.
Could have been late for Lotus. That's going to be a kill into the starter. And you need to get more out of it. That is such a heavy investment with the Chidori buyback. Max going to look to TP out. What a read. Just survives. Everyone else probably not going to have the same fate though. Skem, a freezing field to buy some space for Clocks to retreat away. As a result, the sacrifice is well worth it. Starter gets out and you have a win condition now. Chidori dieback will be the end of this game.
That's the easiest win condition for them right now. Yeah, like you said, they're looking really strong. They're looking like a tier above, but they're looking like a tier above because they can actually play this game. I feel like it's so much easier for them to... look, I'm not saying that Radiant's draft, far from it. Radiant's draft is okay. It can be played. It's just that these two teams, I feel like who gets the ball going first, who's the one that's able to be more active, is the one that's also winning. And Geek Fam right now are that in both of these games. In the first game you're playing versus Enigma, it's way too passive and takes way too long to come online. This second game it's against Boom. Arguably he could have been more active if he didn't go for Shivas first. If he went to Veil into Blink, maybe, you know. And then that's fine now. Shivas Midas, way too much time to wait. He will be more active now though, so let's see what he can do.
Fox first one through the portal. Actually gets a glimpse of Castaway, so he's going to charge for him instead. Nice steal. It ain't gonna matter. Mac catches up to him with ease. It's going to be Gem taken away.
And that's
what do you feel like with these Doom drafts? What do you feel like needs to look different then? Because it feels like if Doom just loses a lane or a couple other lanes are lost, then you're always playing from behind and you're just hoping you get enough farm to somehow catch up.
I feel like Doom shouldn't be far behind, even in a rough lane because of Devour. So they do get tech heals at least. That's something. JG though.
Yeah, but he's staying around though. Oh, a nice TP actually.
Blink.
Bombi. Okay, he won't make it though. Yeah, so it was a cute blink from the Doom, but unfortunately Bombi didn't have the same capability.
Sure, like you can have a bit more of an active safe laner then, right? Like perhaps not this man, a life stealer in particular could have done nicely. They had multiple issues on multiple lanes, not only top.
Potential one last fight and you're not going to have Doom for it. Mac trying to disrupt. Got to keep in mind Chidori bought back last time, so a death on the Sven will result in the end of the game. And maybe the death on the Ember is good enough as well. Except they're going to be out on the live sword to disarm up the Sven. So Chidori's wasting his BKB duration. Nice little pulverize though, Natsumi. In pretty deep, but it doesn't matter because all it is space. The 4 other members address the issue they had in the middle, which was the Doom. He's got a buyback at least, but again, what is he really going to help out with if he uses it?
Yep, and there's still this Aegis on Natsumi.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
At this point, you know that you have a tier 2 on top lane. So perhaps because of that, you're not buying back, you know? Just let them take the side, play versus 2 sides. Super creeps.
At least they put the banner up top before this push happened, so this wave is getting shoved out. You definitely, you're gonna have 20 seconds where you couldn't use it to get mega creeps, but the push will continue even with the Doom respawning.
Yeah, the creeps are coming in. Slardar helped out a bit as well. Aghanim's Echo. Natsumi with Aghanim's of his own as well. At this point, you can even just infest this man and be annoying like that once he uses God's Strength. Wait out the BKB.
Should give them a little bit of respect here, Geek fam. Not ready to go for the push just yet. Maybe it's going to be a smoke wrap around inside the base, because Ken is showing at the moment.
Yeah, I do feel it should be that. Castaway.
Castaway is not a bad kill. Pulverize stolen makes it a little bit difficult for the lifesteal in the fight. They're also going to try and chump Jadori as well. Ken addressing the backline, but Skem is so survival. Freezing field, Glimmer Kick, that's a great stun! That's a great stun! And they convert on a couple kills though. They'll deal with the Aegis, Slaughter slain as well. But the all-important hero Mac is still alive. The Primal Beast reinitiates into the middle of the fight.
GG.
I mean, that was probably the best fight you're ever going to get with a 4-man stun like that, but unfortunately Geek fam just far too ahead, and they'll take the series in 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, they had some opportunities here and there, right? Like with the Sven, they had that one fight around the triangle a little bit earlier when he got the BKB Echo Saber. Some Dooms were on point, but honestly, this game never looked like Neon had a shot. Unfortunately, like you asked, what can they do when they draft Doom? Well, it's not only about the Doom. It's like you're losing top lane.